Xenophon Anabasis, Episode 12. Kai, gar, hokuros apepempe, tous, gignomenus dasmus, basileia, ekton poleon, hon tisaphernes etunkanen echon. Alla destratelma auto sunalegata en keroneso, te katantiperas, abudu tonde ton tropon. As Xenophon continues talking about the machinations of Cyrus in order to defeat his brother Artaxerxes, he continues like this: And indeed, Cyrus apepempe, and right before this, the previous episode, was a discussion of how it was that Cyrus was seeking to raise support all throughout the area of Asia Minor, Ionia. And Artaxerxes thought that Cyrus was doing this in an attempt to fight against Tissaphernes, his lieutenant, not a member of the royal family, but a powerful Persian general with wide influence. And so he says, and in fact, and indeed, Cyrus apepempe. This is the verb apopempo. Apopempo is quite obviously a compound of apa and pempo. Pempo means to send, mito mitera, and apa means to send away, to lose perhaps, or to dispatch, so de mito or a mito in Latin. And this particular form is imperfect. We know this because, first of all, it has a secondary ending, this epsilon. Secondly, it is built on the first principal part, pemp. And in the third place, there is an augment. Thus, it can only be imperfect. This particular imperfect I would translate as a continuous imperfect. And in fact, Cyrus kept on sending tous gignomenus dasmus. He kept on sending the tribute dasmus, masculine plural accusative. And these are the tribute or tributes, tous gignomenus, which happened to arise. So he kept sending the tributes that existed. He sent them basileia, and basileia is masculine singular and dative. He kept sending them to the king, ekton poleon, the king being Artaxerxes, from those cities, ekton poleon. These are the cities which hon Tissaphernes happened to have under his control. The relative pronoun hon is feminine plural and genitive. Its antecedent is poleon. And so because poleon is feminine and plural, the pronoun which replaces it is also feminine and plural. However, this particular one ought to be accusative, that is, it ought to be has, because it is the object of echon. It's the object of the active participle echon. So why has it turned into a genitive? Well, the reason is that it has been attracted into the antecedent's case, the case of its antecedent, poleon, and this is routinely called by grammarians genitive by attraction. So it has been attracted into the case of its antecedent, even though grammatically it is the object of this participle. So he sent tribute to the king from those cities which Tissaphernes happened to possess. This is the imperfect of the verb tunkano, and it is patterning here with the supplementary participle of echo. Participles come in three varieties. They are attributive, circumstantial, and supplementary. And this one is supplementary because it completes the meaning of the verb tunkano. And tunkano is a verb that frequently patterns with a supplementary participle. Now, another army, this is the third one, allo stratelma, for him was being collected. And this is imperfect, indicative, and passive, was being assembled or raised. Another army was being raised for him in the Chersonese, that's this region here, in a place that is katantiperas. This is kata and antiperas, which means in a position opposite to. So, across from the city of Abydos. Here is Abydos. Abydos is feminine. In the Chersonese, across from the city of Abydos, in the following manner. Tonde tantropon. This is an accusative of respect. It's adverbial. And in the next episode, we will find out what this manner was.